Hey, hi, Angel here. Thanks for stopping by. I want to talk about climate change. I know it's everybody's favorite topic, right? Some of our favorite topic. I don't have all the answers, and I'm not here to say that I do, but I do think that whether or not you believe we are a major cause of climate change, or whether or not you believe we have the power to significantly impact the climate change that is going on in a positive way or a negative way, depending on the choices we make, which I do believe that, but I understand not everybody agrees, and I'm willing to agree that I mean, I certainly don't know everything. That's just my instinct. When I look at the facts, it seems like we have had an impact, as have other animals, but it seems like we're having a pretty big impact because we're a pretty big, substantial, pretty successful species on the planet. And in that same vein of thinking, I think we are pretty smart and pretty prevalent. There's a lot of us. We have the internet now, the network. We could probably do quite a bit to promote some positive change, or to at least mitigate some of the negative changes that are happening. All that aside, what I want to talk about a little bit is change overall, and the thought that change is inevitable, but progress is planned. And kind of back to what I was just saying about maybe we could plan to have an impact. I do understand that as the saying goes, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. I think that's how the saying goes. A lot of times things don't go as planned, and I think that is a big part of why people hesitate to make plans. I know that's something that gets in my way pretty frequently. I go, well, my plans never pan out anyway, so why bother making them? My goals, I often don't reach my goals, so why bother setting a goal? I've had that thought recently, in fact. And I just want to mull over with you and keep myself accountable publicly to the fact that I don't think that's really true. I think even though not all plans go according to plan, and even though I don't reach all of my goals, when I set goals, I reach a hell of a lot more of them than when I don't set any goals. And when I make plans, sometimes things go perfectly according to plan. And that's pretty sweet, pretty cool. And even when they don't go according to plan, a lot of times they work out as good or better as they would have if they had gone according to plan. So the idea that just because things don't always go according to plan, or just because I don't always reach my goals, that's a good reason not to set goals or not to make plans, is silly, not true, and I'm calling myself out on it. And if you're having such thoughts and using those kind of that kind of thinking as reasons for not doing what you want to do, then I'm calling you out on it too, because that's stinking thinking, as it's called. That's just not true. Not all plans work out, and not all goals will be reached, but you're certainly going to reach a lot more goals than if you set goals than if you don't set any goals. And you're certainly going to have a lot more plans go according to plan, and have a lot more control over the change. And again, back to that phrase, change is inevitable, but progress is planned. So you're going to be able to make plans for your own progress and for the whole of humanity's progress, really, if you want to participate in society, as I do, and I think most of us do, especially as we get a little older. We think, how can I contribute? And in that vein, you wanna make plans, and of course, not all of them will work out. You want to set goals, and not all of them will you reach, but you're going to reach some of them, and some of your plans are going to work out, and that's pretty cool. That's my 2 cents about that. Till next time, peace, progress, potential, possibilities, and